Welcome back to another A Member a Day through the holidays as we continue on this stretch all the way through the end of 2020. And we're going to talk today with Joe at Off-Broadway Drafthouse.
Great. Good to be here, Jason.
All right, Joe, tell us all about it. What is this Drafthouse about? How did it get started?
Well, back in 1999, actually, we had bought this property and had a little shot and beer bar back then, and then leased it out back in 2006 to another restaurateur. And then just saw a big need for a change over here again. So we came back in and revamped the whole property, really concentrated on the food, the craft beer, as we have 24 drafts on tap that are rotating constantly, craft cocktails, and but the food is definitely the driver here.
Joe, if you at any point want to give us the secret to your frites, I'll take it, because if I could replicate that at home, man, my kids would love me.
No, they're fried. They're hand cut, double fried, and then fried to order again. And then, of course, we have a special seasoning we put on everything that we do: cheese curds, onion rings, all that kind of stuff. So we can't quite get that out.
They're fantastic, though.
I'll tell you what, I got a tremendous back of the house staff. Sean Chef McPherson is here, and Sasha is my sous chef, and all the kids that work for us here are doing a great job. Coming out of the culinary school over at MATC, we've got some kids, and I'm always challenging them to stay creative and to be creative, and they definitely are. And during the times that we're in now, we need to be.
Let's talk a little bit more about the food and like what you offer there, because you said it is such a big part about it. So I'm going to pull up your website here while we talk about that, but tell us a little bit more about what's on the menu.
Yeah, well, we're not a burger place. We've got great burgers. Matter of fact, our grass-fed beef comes from a local farm in Broadhead, Wisconsin, and that's the Reimer family farm. They actually service the Madison area, deliver up here once a week. Great people. So we try to buy local, source regionally. So we open up on Tuesday through Sunday. We have a breakfast on both Saturday and Sunday that starts at 8. We have weekly features and daily features. So, our hot Nashville chicken sandwich comes out on Tuesday. We do a nice meatloaf now. We're trying to think of some of the comfort foods as we get into the cooler weather. Traditional Friday fish fry is always here. We've got the cod, salmon, perch, bluegill, crappies. We do a baked cod as well. And then we move into Saturday where we do our baby barbecue back ribs. Those are fall off the bone. And then on Sundays, we move into some more comfort food with our buttermilk basil, just fried chicken. People just love that. So, and all that stuff now, we're doing a lot of takeout. So that was never our wheelhouse to start, but boy, we've been working hard on it, and get great reviews on all of our takeout, our curbside pickup as well.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's been a big transition for a lot of people with everything that we've had to adjust, but restaurants big time, right?
We take everything we're doing here very seriously as it associates to COVID. We just installed, had our local Kilgus Mechanical came in, put an ion needlepoint bipolar system in here. That just got installed money. So what that is doing is putting ions out into the air, tens of thousands of them, which grab onto those pathogens and basically make them inactive, kill them. So our place is constantly being sanitized. It's taking care of norovirus, COVID, a lot of the flu things. So it's just one more thing that we're doing. We are mandatory mask here. You come into our location, you will need to have a mask on to be seated. We even did that when we were outside in the tent. Once you're seated, you can take your mask off, enjoy your drink, enjoy your food, go to the bathroom or move around within our facility, 100% masks.
So when we look at what's changed, Joe, what else kind of have you guys adapted to, and what have you had to do to just keep your place going and keep people safe?
Yeah, well, we've adapted to a lot of things, and actually there's been some positive things that have come out of this experience. We've learned different ways to do things. So our sanitation practices are nuts. We temp all of our employees coming in, not that that's the silver bullet, but since we've been open back in March when we started carry out, we've not had one incident in our restaurant. So we're very proud of that. And we've changed a lot of the way we do things. I mean, most restaurants and bars allow their employees to sit after work and have an after work drink, they call it a shift drink. We don't allow that because in my conversations with the health department, most of the cases that have come up in restaurants have been employees to employees. So hasn't been employees to customers, hasn't been customers to employees, it's been employee to employees. So you have a group of employees get off work, they have them all sit down and have a drink together, that's kind of counterproductive. So and you'll notice when you come in, we've got our little signs on all our tables to let our customers know that we have sanitized our tables. That table is clean and ready to go. We've got options for the menu now, QR codes for everything. I mean, that's something we'll be using carrying forward for forever. It's nice. It's nice for me. I don't have to find my readers. I can pull it up on my thing. I can enlarge it. It's lit properly. So we found a things like that we will use carrying forward in our restaurant career as we move forward. So
One other compliment I have to give you, Joe, is I was ordering some gift cards recently, and your gift card ordering was unbelievably easy to do through your website. Like, that was fantastic. The process, super easy. You get through it, and then right away it says, would you prefer to have this sent to your email, or do you want it sent directly to your phone? And I thought, who doesn't carry their phone all the time? This is great. So that's what I did. I just had the gift card sent to my phone and got it to the people, and they loved it. They loved it.
yeah, we've added that feature. We also have on our receipts when you go to pay at the end, if you want, you can just scan it and pay right off your phone. So we don't even have to touch a credit card or money or anything along those lines. So yeah, a lot of those things are going to be time savers. I mean, just think of all the menus we constantly are printing and reprinting, and now we got QR codes. We still have menus, so we still do some of the old practices as well, but we're moving away from all that stuff.
What are you hoping for out of this fourth quarter?
Well, for the fourth quarter and the first quarter of the year, our goal is just going to be how can we survive? Because we know the sales downturn already started a week ago. We know there's a lot of restaurants that are going to be closing throughout the city, some permanently, some for the winter. So there will be a lot less competition out there. We're working on more foods to go. How can we package foods to go better? We do not use delivery services, so it's all carry out, pick up, and curbside right now, along with our inside dining, which we're limited there, as you know, with the 25%. We're hoping the 25% doesn't get turned off on us, and we got to do all carry out. But we're just going to continue to adapt. We adapt every day, and it's challenging. It's stressful for the staff, not just for us alone, but the staff as well. But we're just trying to keep a positive attitude and look at the good things that are happening.
We've heard so many different stories of these great stories of, customers understanding the situation, knowing that a lot of these staff, they get some of their revenue and income really comes from tips, and that's down a lot. So do you have any situations like that you can speak to, or even generally that, people or customers have really stepped up to support you and your staff?
Oh yeah, we've had a lot of customers step up. Our company's always been a big fundraising company for different organizations. Well, this year we turned a couple of them around and did them for ourselves for what we're calling a winter slush fund, so we can divvy monies out to the employees. On our menu, we always had buy a round of drink for the kitchen and staff was $15. Now we got buy a round of drinks for the winter fund. Yeah, and I've had many customers just come in and write a check. So it's been really cool. Even when we were closed up back then, I had one particular gentleman that came in and he wrote a $250 check to about 8 employees.
Wow.
And he gave to each of them. So, I mean, it's really encouraging to see that support. And we're just going to find some creative ways to do some fundraisers for the staff for the winter. We have personally matched some of those fundraising efforts too here, me and my wife Rita. And yeah, that's all. It's all we can do. It really is truly a day by day thing that goes on here.
It's really going to make the takeout option and things like that really important. And then of course, gift cards, great, this time of year to help support local businesses. So Joe, tell us, I know you got a great convenient location. Tell people again where you are, how they can find you on the web, on Facebook, and then of course your physical location.
Yeah, so our physical location is 5404 Raywood Road. We're in Madison, right next to Monona, across from the Southtown quarter. So that would be the one exit east, I always say, of the Alliant Energy Center. Everybody knows where that is in town. Our website, www.offbroadwaydrafthouse.com, and then our Facebook page. And we are extremely active on our Facebook page daily, sometimes hourly. Always trying to show what we're doing that day, what our specials are, talking about our new air handling system. That's the same system that the University of Wisconsin uses, the Children's Hospital uses, a lot of the dental office, and there are more and more restaurants starting to put this equipment in. It can only help. So So yeah, we're conveniently located, easy to get to. And we are shaving our hours down a little bit. We don't see a lot of traffic anymore past 7, 8 at night. So we limited our dinner hour or our food service hour, kitchen hours to 8:30. Now we close instead of 9:30.
We appreciate everything you're doing with your staff, how thoughtful you are, and the great service you provide and bring to the area. It's great to have a nice place like that to get food from. And I'm telling you, those frites, unbelievable. Unbelievable.
They're good. They're good. And I tell you what, we really appreciate you guys helping promote us and watching out for all the businesses in the area during these times as well. And we always enjoy supporting you as well. So
that's Joe from off Broadway Drafthouse, just right here on the southeast side of Madison. Joe, take care. Stay well. You stay well as well. We'll be back tomorrow for another A Member a Day through the holidays for Dane Buy Local.
Sounds great. Thank you, Jason.